You fall in love. Then comes the difficult task of planning the perfect wedding. Lifting the veil, an inside look at wedding planning. And here's your host, Wedding Entertainment Director, Larry Williams.
Hello and welcome. Today's episode is all about navigating a bridal fair. And bridal fairs are a great resource to find great wedding vendors. But like anything else, you gotta have a game plan. In today's episode, I'm gonna talk about that game plan and how you can come to a bridal fair and not be nearly as overwhelmed as many who are just coming here for the first time. There's so many things you can find here. You can find everything from DJs and cake people. You'll also find trendy things that are specialty services and products you'll find nowhere else. It's like Google all under one roof. So again, coming to a bridal fair, you have to have a game plan. And in today's episode, I'm going to go over many different things, a few steps that'll make it a whole lot easier for you. You're going to roam the aisles, you're going to see fashion shows, you're going to meet with different prospective people you might want to hire. You won't get into lengthy conversations because everything kind of moves fast and furious around a bridal show, but it's a great first place to make contact. So keep it tuned right here. After this break, I'm going to look into all the different aspects and tips and ideas and techniques and things to make your bridal fair experience a better one.
If you're planning an upcoming wedding, consider this. The Reno Tahoe DJ Company is a nationally recognized provider of first-class wedding entertainment. Professional, experienced, appropriate. Expect the finest in quality from the first consultation to the final dance.
The Reno Tahoe DJ Company, referred by more wedding professionals and preferred by more brides. Visit renodj.com.
Welcome back. And now some tips and ideas on how to maximize your bridal fair experience. First up, let's talk about the exhibitors. They are real professionals who are there to serve you. Think about it. It's a great investment of not only money, but time and resources as well. Yes, there's a cost involved to get those exhibit booths, the spaces, and then of course there's cost involved to bring in more employees and to have product giveaways and to beautify that booth so it's attractive to bring you, the bride and groom, in to start the conversation. So again, some exhibitors wait all year for the bridal fair. They want to be and want to exhibit and want to advertise where the brides and grooms are. So first of all, keep that in mind. Now, I want to give you a list of some of the vendors and exhibitors you will find at most bridal shows. Caterers, you're going to find different, catering people that'll have samples for you to taste. You'll find the same thing for cakes and dessert people. They have certain exhibit booths for that. Venues, actual venues will have exhibit booths to tell you all about. They'll have videos you can watch and brochures to look at and this sort of thing too. You'll find beverage and bar services, health and beauty products and services, officiants, DJs. You'll find musicians, linens and table decor. Party rental supply companies, so important if you're planning something at a residence or a ranch where you need to bring in tents and tables and dance floors and stuff like that. You'll find photographers. You'll find wedding dresses, bridesmaids and groomsmen attire as well, planners and coordinators, florists, photo booths, and so much more. The best thing I could tell you right off the bat is make a checklist of some of the things that you might be looking for when you go to a bridal fair. You're going to make that checklist, you're going to centralize on those things, and you know what? I'll guarantee you're going to find something that wasn't on the checklist. You'll say, oh, I didn't know we could have that. I didn't know that was available to me. And that's just kind of the extra benefit of attending a bridal show. Now, when you arrive, you're going to register at the registration desk. You're a VIP. They want to know who the bride is because think about it. You're going to arrive with maybe a maid of honor or a bridesmaid, perhaps a mother or mother-in-law, there's going to be several people in your party. They want to know who the bride is because they're going to give you a little sticker or a badge to show that you're the bride, and a bag of sorts, a little tote bag to put all your brochures and goodies into, because you're going to get some freebies and some things along the way. So the vendors want to recognize who that bride is because they're looking for you so they can say congratulations and tell you about their services and the products that they offer. So you're going to go to registration, get fixed up. Now the 5 tips I want to give you, and you can write these down, on how to maximize your experience. First off, wear comfortable shoes. You're going to want to walk through the exhibit floor at least twice, maybe more. You're going to walk through the first time and talk to a few people, maybe then take in a fashion show or have a little lunch or relax a bit, and then you're going to want to walk through again because it's just like watching a good movie. The second time around, you're going to pick up on things you didn't pick up on the first time around. So keep that in mind. You're going to do a lot of walking, wear comfortable shoes and comfortable outfit. Second, have a secret envelope or bag. Now check this out. This is really cool. Keep a secret little, like maybe a manila envelope or a little tote bag in your purse, so when you go to registration, you get the big bag, you have a secret bag. You put that inside the big bag. What happens then is when you go past a vendor and meet with a vendor that you really, really like and you want to double back to talk to later or call when you get home, you put their brochure and business card in that secret bag that is located in your big bag. Very cool that way, because when you get home, you're going to pour that big bag out and there's going to be brochures everywhere. If you have a secret bag, that way you keep special note of the really cool vendors that you really want to double back to and talk to on the phone or in person. Now, address labels. When you go to the exhibit floor, there's going to be many different exhibitors who are going to want to sign you up for prize giveaways, which are great. You want to take advantage of all of those, every single one of them. But here's the cool thing. If you have address labels made up that have your name, your phone number, your email, all your contact information, plus your wedding date, time, location, all that good stuff as well, you can simply put that on the entry blank. And maybe if they want an address or something, you can always write the address in or something, but have address labels pre-made on your computer so you can go to each exhibitor and you just peel that off, put it on there, but make sure you have the right information. You want your phone number, you want your email and your name, you want the wedding date, time, and location. That's the major things you want to have on that little address label that you make up specially for contest entries. Also, have a notepad or organizer with you. It doesn't have to be huge, doesn't have to be a big binder, but some sort of notepad, because you're going to be getting everything from Swedish meatballs to little pork slices, maybe sushi. They're going to have all kinds of food for you to taste and try out. Same thing with cakes and desserts. And what you want to do is you want to rate all these on a little notebook, on a little notepad. You say, oh, the Swedish meatballs, put a check mark, those were excellent. So when you get home and you start talking to your bridesmaids and your mom or everybody else about your experience, and they say, oh yeah, the Swedish meatballs were to die for. Well, who had those? Well, I don't know. Well, now you will. You'll be able to look at your thing and say, oh yeah, Swedish meatballs, ABC Catering. Boom. And you'll have a rating of your desserts and food that you taste tested, to where when you want to go back and maybe contact those vendors, you have a notepad and some notes you've taken. And finally, a fully charged phone. Make sure your cell phone is fully charged. You're going to want to take pictures. Pictures are a very important part of your experience when going to a bridal fair like this. So the photographs you take, you're going to want to check it out and maybe enlarge them and take a good look at them and say, oh yeah, they had the cool flower displays. Take a look at this. And the table displays and the linens. That's really important to take a lot of pictures. So have a fully charged phone when you go. Those are the 5 tips, but I want to remind you of something else very important. After the show, you're going to have vendors who are going to reach out. Remember, these vendors expensed a great deal, not just in money, but in time. They want to be there for you. And yes, they're going to reach out because you signed up at registration, remember? So be courteous when they call or email. If it's a service you're not looking for, you can always unsubscribe to the email. Same thing with a phone call. Just let them know that you found something, or engage them in conversation. Remember, if they're taking the time to contact you, they really want your business. Don't you want to work with people who are passionate about what they do and really want to work with you? So you will get some calls, you'll get some maybe texts or phone calls and emails, but let them reach out to you, and if you already have the service you're looking for, kindly let them know. Remember, every time you go to a bridal fair, and work with these exhibitors and vendors, you are supporting small business. You're not dealing with people that do this as a hobby, you're dealing with people that do this professionally, and you are supporting them. You're supporting small business. That's it for this episode of Lifting the Veil. Hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.